The family secret is out. I said it, the family secret is out. And now the very coward that tried to frame you for something is now being told on. Someone is now framing them. They're being framed for some type of unaliving that happened many years ago. This is a family secret where someone in your family was unalive. This could have been through violence, some type of violence, and no one ever found out who did it. But now this person, the coward, is being investigated because of the situation that happened recently. Something that they did recently is tying them back to the unaliving that happened many years ago. I want you to know that there's an ancestor that's been petitioning and praying and standing in the gap for you in order to get this cleared from you, because someone is saying that you had something to do with it when it comes to the spiritual side of things. They're saying that you were doing witchcraft. You did some type of unaliving spell to get back at some said family member. But it's now being tied back to the coward that tried to frame you. Everything with this coward has something to do with spirituality. They did some type of spiritual spell work to get people to see you in a different light, that people would not believe you. Now that they are being set up, because I'm telling you, somebody is now framing them for things that they did recently, because of the things that they tied them to spiritually is now being brought back to them. So now that this ancestor has stepped up, they're not playing. This ancestor is not playing. It's like a grandmother, and it could be a great grandmother as well. This person, this ancestor, I don't even believe that you met this ancestor in this life before, but they're stepping for you because they know that you are the person who's supposed to come in and change said family, because your family, the bloodline, has curses, generational curses in it from money that was tied to blood. Yes, this was some type of sacrificial situation that happened, and these people are now being framed. Everything's about to come out basically, because they did all of this for money. And also, I'm getting that somebody already passed away because they were connected to this unaliving. Okay. And with all that being said, like, that person passed, and then whoever was connected to the individual who was actually the culprit of everything, their whole entire bloodline is literally going down. Many of these people have become sick. They become ailments of their body parts, like they can't do certain things. Things are happening, and spirit is saying that you should know that these things are happening because you kind of thought, why in the world would this happen? But all of this, when I tell you guys, I don't know what's going on in your family, but there's a couple of unalivings that happened that was tied to some type of sacrifice just for your family. This family dynamic to have money. They all did this for money. It was all because they were trying to be better than the Joneses. You know how people say, you're trying to be like the Joneses, keep up with the Joneses. No, this family wanted to be better than the Joneses. And all of that being said, this structure, I mean, it seems like whatever these unalivings were very tragic. They may have even made the news with these unalivings, but they're coming back to light. Everything is coming to light. So you have this cousin, and then there's this nephew and an auntie. So you have the auntie, the cousin, and the nephew tied together in this. They were a part of the whole thing. And I'm thinking that the nephew is the reason why things, like, I think this nephew is tied to like ancestral prayers, ancestral venerations, and they've been giving libations and all of that to these ancestors to help them to come back into the bloodline to help out with every situation that has happened. But the cousin and the auntie, they're the two. they've been doing the two things that are spiritually against your bloodline. They're the ones that's tied into the sacrifices. They've been doing the sacrifices. I mean, like attacking different people in your family who are innocent. And Spirit says innocent blood has been shed because of these situations, because of these two people. And many of them are about to face judgment. They're about to face judgment, whether they be here on this earth while they're being judged or at the afterlife. You know, it's something taking place where there's new evidence that is happening. New evidence is coming to fruition. And the evidence that is connected to those two people, the aunt and the cousin, are definitely about to be seen for who they are spiritually. Like I said, the nephew is definitely about to. Okay, because I don't know if it seems like the nephew may be locked up for the situation. They were framed too in this one of the unalivings, but they're in solitude in jail, getting work done, getting spell work done. They come to some warlock that they've met a warlock that can actually do work for them to get the truth out. And this is definitely about to take a turn for the worse for these two people. And I tell you, they don't like the fact, this is what it is. They don't like the fact that you woke up. They don't like the fact that you're starting to see the truth about them. So this is why they decided to attack or come against you in the situation, trying to tie you in with it. But when I tell you, everything that they've done is about to make them look so very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? They're about to look so guilty. And people are about to see them for who they are. And these people that I'm speaking of, these are church people. They're people that are in the church. And see, y'all already know how the Creator does not play about that, about playing in His face. And see, these two people have been playing in God's face for one. And then they try to play in your face and try to tie this in with other people that are innocent. They're about to be seen for who they are, and God is about to judge them. They're about to face eternal judgment. Eternal judgment. So if this resonates with you, let me know, okay? And if you would like a personal reading from your girl, hit me up. Everything you need to know is in the description bar below, including my book, because I am a published author. I would love for you guys to go ahead and get my book. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and donate to the channel. Give to the channel either way you want to do, through super thanks. You can also do through Cash App $DivaTV. And I have my PayPal information below as well. All right, love you guys. Peace and blessings.
And I don't know who this is for, but there's about to be an amazing transformation in your life. Wealth and prosperity is about to find you even more. I know that you already have a lot of things. When you look at everything that you have, there's a lot, but God wants everything to be more tangible to you. And He wants to show you off because your enemies thought that they could defeat you. They thought that they could take you down. But He wants to show them that you were made in His image and His likeness. That means the riches that He has is the same riches that you have. You are about to receive so much wealth that you yourself will be surprised. He wants to surprise you, just like a surprise birthday party. This is like a birthday party that you wasn't expecting, even though it's not even your birthday. So I want you to get excited because this is long awaited. I know these are things that you've been praying for. You want that house, that car, that home, that place where you can go, where you live in peace. And this is what you're about to receive because He wants you to have a peaceful life while living in your purpose and doing the things that He wants you to do in life. So get ready for God to show up and show out in your life. He's preparing that table before you in the presence of your enemies because He knows that this is what you prayed for, and He wants to show you that He is still God in your life.